Greetings, fellow humans. My name is Flailbot. Welcome to Surviving Mars. This is a let's try because I haven't actually done anything with this game yet. I know it's by Paradox, who are these cool guys who make Stellaris and Europa Universalis 4 and Crusader Kings 2 and a million other games, and they're also a publisher, which is great news. So two companies, don't get them confused. I don't remember what they're called. And they made City Skylines, and I've heard that this game is kind of like Cities Skylines plus survival, so it's a little bit more intensive than Cities Skylines. If you've played Cities Skylines, you may be aware that it is relatively straightforward to build a stable city. So hopefully this is going to take the idea of easy to build, but hard to get balanced, hard to get right. We'll see. I looked at the options. That's what I've done so far. And I chitter-chatted with my brother. He said I should try the game a little bit harder. So we're going to start a new game, and he said like around 200%. I was like, how do you get 200%? Because I looked at these sponsors. And I didn't think that starting straight off with the most difficult mission sponsor was a great idea. They said, oh yeah, you take a normal mission thing, grab your rocketologist or whatever, and then when you choose a landing zone, then it also affects your difficulty. So it's pretty easy to get a difficulty bonus that gets a bit higher, even if you have a relatively normal start. So we're going to go back, and we're going to aim for misclicking already. We're gonna aim for like 170 something for our difficulty, I'd say. I really like the idea of doing Blue Sun Corporation just because it sounds fun and futuristic and cyberpunky, but it's still a little bit easy. 70% bonus is not so intense, so maybe we'll be hitting something like Europe, which sounds pretty fun. Extra funding if you research tech, which would, well, I guess then we'd focus on tech, and you also get a boatload of research per soul, compared to like India or China or Space Y. Ultimately, I was thinking of doing the Church of the Newark. That difficulty sounds crazy hard. It sounds fun to have a, I don't know, utopian religious Mars adventure. I don't know what any of these things do. I don't know how funding affects us. I don't know how research per soul plays into it. I don't know what if there are builds. I don't know any of these things. So I think we're gonna start with Blue Sun Corporation because that sounds like the most fun to me. And look, we can buy applicants. I don't know what that means. Rockets are cheaper. I don't know what that means. But deep metal extraction sounds useful. Yeah, it's either between like India for low G engineering, because that sounds cool, and the Blue Sun Corporation. So let's go Blue Sun. And then, I don't know, more money. Martian Patents makes more money. Behavioral shaping. Colonists have flaws. Fascinating. Well, that's kind of cool. This can make babies. I guess the difficulty bonus probably has something to do with when these abilities come into play. Like the politician bonus is clearly less than, for example, the hydro engineer, right? Because you don't need water when you only have the robots. And the game starts with you building your base without people. So that's having robots is not going to, or having water is not going to help you until later. So let's pick up. Well, I guess we should go random, but I kind of like to know what we're gonna do. CO2 jet propulsion, shuttle hub, and long-range transportation. Oh, that would fit well with our mining thing. Did we get the mining thing? Ooh, an ecologist. That makes will make our people clearly happy. Alright, let's grab astrogeologist, because we have the deep metal extraction and we have deep scanning. Hopefully this will mesh nicely together. Our mystery is going to be random. That's like an end game sort of thing. I don't know any of them at all, so we're going to stick with that. And we are going to pick up... I'm tempted to go Brussels sprouts as a thank you to Quill18 for being a cool guy and inspiring me to start doing Let's Plays, but I think... Oh, well, let's do it. Our first grand failure will be thanks to Quill18. Okay. Prefabricated parts needed for construction of certain buildings on Mars. Oh wow, okay. Boy howdy. So our leftover cargo capacity is 0, I suppose? Okay, and this takes 10,000 kilograms. There we go. Well, let's read through this stuff, I suppose. A drone hub. That seems important. A moisture evaporator? Reduces water from the atmosphere. Seems useful as well, but only if I have people. Oh, I see. I can make fuel out of water. Okay, great. A Stirling generator generates power. While closed, the generator is protected from dust, but produces less power. Okay, so it sounds like dust storms are a thing, right? Dust storms. Dust storms. Produces machine parts from metals. Electronics from rare metals, and polymers from water and fuel. I guess these are all things I can ship back to Earth. RC rover, remote control vehicle that transports, commands, and repairs drones. RC explorer, analyzes anomalies. Look, they're so cute. RC transport, transport resources, used to establish permanent supply routes or to gather resources from supply service deposits. Okay. Drones. Controlled by a rocket. Okay, I guess we have a rocket. Concrete. Used to build things. Metals used to build things. Food used to feed people. Polymers used to construct and maintain power accumulators. Right? Sure. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. So next. And now we want to choose this landing spot. These are, as far as I know, like pre-approved. I guess I do know some things about this game. Pre-approved starting, like, scenarios to a degree. That was my understanding, at least. Well, that's cool. Arabia Terra, Arabia Alpha. So as you can see, our difficulty bonus here changes as we drag things around. So here we've got significant amounts of resources, but horrible threats from dust storms and meteors. And then over here with less, we have significantly less dust storms, but still lots of meteors. So let's aim for like 150, just cause this seems good. Relatively flat. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. Minus 11 degrees Celsius mean temperature. That's pretty good. That's livable.
Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars. Great. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. All remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet. Oh, that's the rocket. Okay. Drones and rovers. Goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. Or not, and all die. Until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Okay, great. Welcome to Mars. Let's designate a landing site for the rocket. Promising area has been scanned for resources. Select the rocket from the highlighted icon at the bottom of your screen. Okie dokie. Bloop. Pick a landing site. Ideally, this location would be in a large flat area or near discovered resource deposits. Well, I guess that's a resource. Oh yeah, it says overlaps deposit. Blocking objects, unexplored sector. Okay. Well, why don't we just stick it right here in the middle of everything? Ooh. Oh, rocket. Do your thing. Whoops, I right-clicked. I'm just gonna press escape. Okay. Oh, the camera does not return to a neutral position. Alt and wiggle. Zoom with pig up or pig down. Permanent buildings are controlled by drones, constructed by drones. Open the building with a B or select a building and place it. Oh, building B, okay. Build a large solar panel. Alrighty. Oh, I see. Can I 1, 2, 3, 4 through these things? No. Can I pause? Yes. Large solar panel. Cost 1, maintenance half of metal? Yes, metals. Right here. And this one costs 4. Maintenance of only 1. Okay, so far more efficient. Initial construction cost more, but more efficient for the long term. Yeah, dude, let's build ourselves a solar panel right there. Boom. Okay. Boop. And then I guess my robots do things. The RC transport is used to carry resources at long range or gather resources from surface deposits. Orders are given with the buttons in the info panel. That must be this thing. Or by using control left click. Transport can establish a supplies route between 2 points on the map. Okay. This is probably an info panel, isn't it? Move to harvest resources. Oh, my tiny robots are doing things. They must be taking the resources there. And select a vehicle. Waka waka, okay. Drones are automated workers. They do cool stuff. They're controlled by a drone hub or a RC rover or a rocket. I would assume, since this is an RC transport, it is not doing that thing. But the rocket, the Prometheus 1, is fascinating. It's a rocket, so it's controlling these robots. Are you building? Is it building? Is it done? Ah, this looks like build progress. Oh no, this is power. No, that's... Oh, there you go, construction project. Hooray! Ooh, fancy! Well, there we go. Okay, oh my gosh. Great. So many things! Research. What are we gonna research? I know how research works. I've played video games before. A moisture evaporator upgrade, a vaporator upgrade, whatever. It's more like a condenser, isn't it? Because we're pulling it out of the water. Okay, and we get 100 research per turn, so 10 days, whatever, would get us this first level tech. Low G hydrosynthesis, polymer factory, fuel refinery. That seems useful, generally speaking. Generate 100 research per soul for each RC Explorer vehicle. Multiple vehicles result in collaboration losses. But how do we build... It's a breakthrough. It must be a progress bar of some sort. What does this do? Exchange for $200 million. Wow. 1,000... Oh, over the next 5 souls, not per soul. Okay, I'm curious about how we can build RC Robo Dudes. Extractor amplification. Extractor upgrade amplify increases production by 25% but increases power consumption. I assume that's like mining our extractors. And Mars crowdfunding. Let's do, since we don't have any buildings, let's start with Mars crowdfunding, because that's free money, which I'm sure we'll be able to apply somewhere. Okay. Get money. You need prefab parts to build this thing. Guess we should select a sector to scan so we can see what's going on. Oh, meteor impact. Metals, concrete, metals, buildable area. Let's scan here. Okay, that'll take some time. No. Scan there. Go back. Nope. Zoom. Okay, use the mouse wheel. Got it. what are these? This is a surface deposit. Gather resources and transfer them where they are needed. Resources can be stockpiled in depots or moved. Things. This is a concrete deposit. Did not know that you can build. I didn't know concrete was a thing they could just harvest. So, infrastructure? A tunnel? No. Salvage? No. We want a mine, don't we? I guess that's production. There we go. Costs 2 metal and no, 6 metal and 2 machine parts, which I have. I must have brought them with me. I have 20 of them. And it costs 1 thing per, I don't know, day? No cable connection. Well, do they really need cable? Okay. Let's see, power. Power accumulator, power cables. 1 metal for each 5 long hexes thing. Can I... Oh, okay, I have to go around. Doot. Did I do it? Okay. So I assume that that'll be connected once. This section requires 1 metal, and this section requires 1 metal, and these guys are automatically moving things places. Oops, that is not what I wanted. M does map. This guy can move around. Okay, and he can load resources, or unload resources, create a transport route, or recharge. Okay. My word, destroy the rover. Get 2 polymers. Can be manually activated to switch off power supplies. Power accumulator stores power. Okay. So metals. How do you make? Oh, okay, right. If we want to make polymers or electronics or machine parts, we need the appropriate things. What is this funny key thing over here? Anomaly. Oh. You're not an explorer, though. We don't have an RC Explorer, do we? RC Transport 1, Orbital Probe. What's in our rocket? Can we click on that? It's waiting to refuel. It doesn't have any exports. It's storing some resources. Drones will stockpile all kinds of resources in a universal depot. Consider placing a depot near each of your outposts. You can also construct specialized depots. Alright, tell me more about depots. Storages. Kind of assume does it need power? Hold on. Stores 30 units of each transportable resource. Yeah, go for it. And you are consuming power, 5. You are generating power, also 5. Total demand is 5. Does that mean only after some amount of time I have to invest 1 metal in maintaining? Not like a daily thing? That's plausible. You're on, which is great, and you're consuming power. Although, where are you getting the power? Oh, you are producing, even though it's nighttime. Okay. So I'm getting concrete. Good. Now it is really nighttime, and you are producing no power, so you're no longer working. Okay, we could build a power accumulator or a wind power doodle, but we don't have that many polymers, so I'm not sure we want to just dump directly polymers into a battery straight away. I don't know. I'm planning on losing horribly. That's my plan of action. Let's do it. Let's build a power accumulator. so that this thing can work more often. Let's go through our buildings. The drone hub controls drones. A recharge station recharges drone batteries. That seems like something we desperately need. Because we need no cable connection. Not enough power. Yeah, but I mean, it'll be there eventually, right? Hopefully that will be cable-y connected. Boost scanning speed for nearby specs. Tunnel entrance exit can connect power and life support grids at different locations at different elevations. Ah, okay, so you build an entrance and then you build an exit and then they can go through. Ooh, and I can only build so far from my robot commander. That's that guy. Okay. Cool. And this stuff will be destroyed if I mark it with salvage. Now we have 3 types of power things, and the Sterling generator does something, but we don't know what it is yet. Waste rock. Hold on. Power accumulator, that's a battery that's easy. Power cables, that's easy. Switch, I can stick that in here somewhere, and then I can manually turn off my extractor. Okay. Waste rock can be stored in dumping sites or disposed around the extractors. Extractors will temporarily stop working. There are not enough drones to carry around the waste rock. It's a dumping site. Drones, dumps, decorations, storage, dumping site. Well, okay, let's just toss the dumping site over here in the corner. That seems good. Doesn't even cost any money to build. That's good news. Life support. Moxie produces oxygen. Consumes 2 power. Produces 2 oxygen. Oxygen tank. Stores oxygen. Water extractor. Extracts water from underground deposits. Okay. Oh, extractors contaminate buildings with nearby dust. That's interesting. Do I have any more deposits here? Just a metal and then my anomaly. My concrete and my anomaly. Okay. And I guess this is surface metal that I'm harvesting with my little robots. Right? Oh, they're taking things from my plane and sticking them in here. You do not actually have power. Not what I want to do. Power cables. Hopefully that will be sufficient to connect those 2 adjacent tiles. Drone Hub is a stationary command center that controls more drones than the RC rover. Consider constructing a drone hub at each of your major outposts. Yeah, but for now, move over there. For now, this guy's good enough, right? Alright. What's next? Extractors produce dust, yes. And dust reduces the efficiency of all sorts of things. Like a moisture vaporator or a water extractor. Oh no, not a water extractor, but something like power generation. Stores water, doesn't work during cold waves, that sounds horrible. Pipes, transport water and oxygen, okay. Pipe valve, sure. Ah, hydroponic farm. And these are all the different kinds of storages for each type. Basic dome. 80... Oh, my buildings isn't working. Hold on, guys. Pause. 80 concrete, 20 metal, 10 polymers. Consumes oxygen and water and power. Okay. Where's this new anomaly that just speak of? Way the heck down there. Or what? Kaboom. I wonder if there's like metal deposits that are being created. That'd be cool. Ah, okay, that is the new anomaly. So how do we get an RC Explorer vehicle? Because it seems like we at least have... what's wrong with you? Insufficient power. That's because it only produces 5, and 5 is all going there. Okay, well that means if we want to produce any more power, we're going to have to build an additional production facility. And we'll make it wind so that we have a little bit more consistency, reliability. And then this would be eventually the types of things that we would build, I guess, inside of domes. Right, like I would assume that we build this and then there's space in here, in these triangle sections, to build each of these things. Like 3 per doodle. Yeah, it's definitely too early to place a dome. Thanks, bro. So we need water. Can we start scanning somewhere else? Keep scanning of the sector is not possible. What's your scan progress here? 36%. Concrete metals. Probably need some water, don't we? I guess if we don't find any surface water or drillable water, then we need to build water extractors. Oh no, we need moisture vaporizers. Request a new cargo passenger rocket from Earth. Manage research of new technologies. App overview. Build menu. So if I do this, and I pick a cargo rocket, I can bring myself like an RC Explorer who will be able to build things. And I could pick up, what does this do? Generates power. I don't really want any factories at the moment, I think. Ugh. Moisture vaporator. We don't know how to play this game yet. So let's wait. Okay, so definitely we need to work toward, I guess we need to explore more, right? Because we need, what's this fancy S thing? Oh, those must be rare metals. Can I just send like a robo drone there and start harvesting things? I guess they'd be really far away though, and then if I needed to use them to build, they would have to be brought in. You're just sort of hanging out. Transport resources. That's my dumping pit. Ooh, that's cool. Nom 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 concrete. How much concrete do we have left? Hard to say. Production concrete extractor. Grade very high. Well, that's good. So now our little battery is charging and our recharge station is on there. Oh, interesting. Can be on or off during the day or night shift. So if we turn it off during the night shift, then this guy can look, sensor towers. Oh, we definitely want that. Because we need to scan the surrounding zones to do stuff. Where's the sensor tower? Water tower? Infrastructure. Sensor tower. No cable connection.
Fault reported.
Oh no, a cable fault. Where? So that would mean losing 4 each hour. That's so many. Cheesy Pete's. Can we prioritize that somehow or something? I mean, I guess it's already being repaired. Just okay. Sensor tower. We're just gonna put the sensor power right over here, and if no, we're gonna put it over here. So in case a meteor hits my power generation, my sensor tower is safe. Bloop. There we go. This was a good choice. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not a thing that can get dusty. It's going to cost us an electronics and a metal and a maintenance of the metal. What's our total power production? Ah, cool, there we go. Hourly production 9, total demand 11. Oh, but it's nighttime, right? So that should Switch when you kick back on. Dang, this wind turbine is kicking butt. Elevation boost 85%. Ooh. So if I built a wind turbine over here, elevation boost 92%. What if I built it in this horrible pit? Elevation boost not very good, 11%. Okay. I didn't even notice there was a horrible pit there. Full of lumps. Priority. Priority set from the info panel of individuals,
Sector
buildings,
scan.
and
Select
constructions.
the sector to scan.
Where? Hold on. Hold on. What's the info panel when it comes to priority? Selected a turbine. Oh, okay, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So we've managed to scan the sector, which has a bunch of open space and a bunch of metal. Not a bunch. Although, really could be worse. So could I take my robot over here and be like, nope. And I could take my robot and say, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go, like, harvest stuff? Harvest those resources, and then I can bring them back once the robots are done? Is that a thing we can do? I don't know. Let's scan this place because it's got concrete and metals as well. Or we can head down and try for the rare metals. We'll do just this right nearby though. Save ourselves time. Because it's nearby. Tempted to order that fancy robot thing that can do anomalies, but what am I gonna do? So you're empty. Why don't you can export? Allow. Oh, you can destroy the rocket and then have so much metal. Exports are forbidden. What would you export though? Just not resources, right? Ah, hey, cool. It's in the drones that's controlling. And these guys. Ah, okay. So my robot. Oh wait, is he harvesting? What? He's harvesting the juice. Go you. So if I gave him a drone, he could also the drone could harvest and bring it here. Can I see how much these rocks are worth? We go 3,940. Wait. So he harvested 1? Or he harvested 10? Oh, wait. That is confusing. Okay, that's alright. I'll just remain confused. I know that there's someone who knows how to play this game that's like, why aren't you building the factories? Why aren't you building the water juice maker? I'm like, I don't know, I don't know. I mean, heck, we could make oxygen, and then theoretically we could turn oxygen into fuel, blurg, right? Which does not use oxygen, so I don't know why I would gather oxygen. Can I? Can I use oxygen for anything while I don't have people? I'm thinking the answer is no. I need domes. I don't need domes. I need
Sector scanned.
Ooh.
Select a sector to scan.
You're not working. Oh, who's not working? Why aren't you working? Because nobody knows. Okay, let's scan another sector. There's nothing there. I guess we can scan further down here. Concrete, metals, and then eventually these rare metals. Or right here. Well, this building area, let's just go scooch down here. That'll be good enough. No resources. That's disappointing. So these things aren't resources, they're just like craters. What's that thing? Just a cruddy rock. A useless cruddy rock. So, storage space is full. Storage space for... Oh, he's got 20 concrete stored, and I have a full depot. Ah, so what if I build a concrete depot, and I'll stick it, like, next to the concrete thing. There we go. May block access to deposit. We don't want that. I'll just stick it right here. Boop. There we go. And our little robots will go and... Oh, those don't actually cost resources, do they? No. That's good. And they'll fill it up with 1,000,000 billion concrete. And this guy can start chomping, making some more concrete. Okay. We kind of need to rocket in ourselves some water makers, don't we? Like, that's the big thing we don't have. We don't have any water vaporizers from which we can then make fuel, from which we then could sell things. I'm feeling like a couple of these bad boys are going to be a good idea. It might be nice to get a drone hub if we build like a second base, but that's going to take a while, so we'll use our second rocket for that. A Stirling generator seems like a fun idea just to keep ourselves on the front foot when it comes to power, but maybe for later. Let's also get one of these fuel refineries. What else? I want an RC Explorer to do that cool RC stuff. Ah, this is the guy that repairs the drones and stuff, and this is the guy that I have who moves stuff around and can harvest things. I don't feel like I need more things. Maybe I should pick up more buildings. These seem like really important buildings. I still have 10,000, so let's grab a couple of probes, and let's grab... We're harvesting metals, so that's okay. Might be good to get a rover. Oh, I can't fit it. 10,000 kilograms. We'll get the rover later. For now, we will pick up... Yeah, we'll just get a prefab drone hub, whatever, and we'll use it eventually, right? Buy rocket. Buy rocket? Oh, buy an available rocket, like another one. Okay. Boop. Okie dokie. So that's gonna take a while to arrive, to the best of my knowledge. There he is, the Hyperion is coming in. We are...
Cable fault reported.
Oh no, why? Larger networks should function more often. My network doesn't feel that large. Can someone prioritize this? No. Would it be possible if I built a second cable with like switches that I could isolate a fault with 2 switches? Like, what if I did a second run of the cable, yeah, which would go around here and also make it to this place, and I put a switch like after the split and then before the split here. I guess that would require 4 switches. What's it cost to make a switch? 1 metal. Then I could theoretically save myself power, but I'm kind of okay on power, aren't I? Right now we're just harvesting the heck out of... What are you doing? Are you paused because you're full? Can you... Oh, you're full of metals, though. Okay. Storage. Metals. Just like over there is cool. And then... Oh, control click. Can you automatically decide to unload things? What are you doing? Click this at... Do. How much concrete do I have? Not that much, okay. You're dumping all your metals there. That's good news. What about you guys? Are you also harvesting metal? I guess so. They're just sort of idly harvesting metal. That's nice of them. This thing is making pretty good progress. You empty? Can I queue up other, like, actions? Boop, boop.
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Ooh, Sector B3 has a boatload of things. 10%, 12%. That's not great. Metals, metals, concrete, nothing, nothing, nothing. Metals, concrete, nothing. Let's just scan this place. Can I do that? Did I? Oh, am I driving my car there by accident? Yes. No, car, come back. Go this way. Harvest the juice. You there.
Anomaly found.
Whoa. Wait. Oh, those are instant. Wait, how do I choose to scan a sector slow-like? Am I doing that right now? No, I'm choosing these things repeatedly. That's not what I want. I want to do this thing. 1,000. Wow, that's so much concrete. I should have landed over here. So what if I were to like build a... If I were to throw down... Oh no. Do I really desperately need a robo drone to bring my robots over? One drone hub. One RC Explorer. Because this guy can't control the drones, which means only the rocket can control the drones, and only to this distance it would seem. So I can build a drone hub this far away, but I can't build a drone hub here. Wait, I can land my other rocket here. You there, land rocket. You're gonna land over in this area, because there's all these delightful things. Right, the rocket is the second base. Okay, got this. Where's my little guy? Can you pick this stuff up? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Can you go here when you're done? Order the transport to load metals. Control click load 5. Click load all and exit. Confirm and exit. Wait, you're not full. No. Come back. Load up some frickin' metals, and when you're done, unload metals. This resource metals is going to go there. Okay, I've created a transportation route. And you there, where are you? Go do this thing. An RC Explorer can analyze the doodle. Go explore, analyzing. Okay. You there, you're a drone controller. How many drones do you have? 0. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh no, I didn't bring any drones. Why? Oh good, autosave. That's just the perfect time. Okay, I have been Flailbot, and this has been episode 1 of me not knowing how to play Surviving Mars and putting you through the agony of watching me fail at it so gloriously. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you during the next episode where I kind of know a little bit more about what the heck is going on. Many thanks. Until then.